Hello there, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, thugs and thugettes of Halo Zone. If you're unfamiliar, Halo Zone is a collection of directors, content producers, and fans who all love anything and everything that is Halo. We strive to try and get you so stoked on Halo during the course of these videos that you end up sticking the disc in before the commentary's even done, so you can get up in there and get into matchmaking and get some kills rolling. So what is up? My name is BBK DRAGOON, and I have a game of Team Snipers on Hemorrhage for you today. Now take note of this guy on the Mongoose. I end up killing this guy on the Mongoose, a lot of times. Let's just say there's some significance. By the time the game gets done, there's some coolness that goes with the Mongoose kill. So pay attention to how many times I kill that fool on a Mongoose. Now, on to the content of this video. I am not a pro, I am not the best person who's played Halo Reach ever. I'm just an above average player who completely choked and totally should have had that kill, but ended up being a complete schmool and trying to follow that enemy with my reticule. This is something that you shouldn't do in Halo, especially Halo Reach, because you don't really want to be following targets with your reticule, especially in Team Snipers. You basically want to get your reticule where you think the enemy is going to be, wait for them to run through that spot, and then time it so that you pull the trigger as they run through it. Oh, what's that? You're taking another Mongoose trip? I don't think that's a smart idea, bro. I think, kaboom! Sit down. That's right. Kabam. But like I was saying, you want to move the reticule to where you think they're going to be, then time it so that you pull the trigger as they go through it. It's too difficult, especially with control sticks and the whole auto aim assist system that is in Halo, to actually pull off shots where you're trying to track with them using your cursor. And that's just a general Halo tip that I've known about since Halo 2, when I was a grandpa in the vanilla pudding and the bear. So if you haven't noticed already, this video is aimed at some tips and tricks by critiquing my own gameplay. That's something I like to do on my channel a lot, and I usually get great results. I'm not a pro, I'm not the best Halo Reach player ever, understand that. I'm just trying to give some general all-around good tips that are going to help you, the player, do better when you hop into matchmaking and play some Team Snipers. So, with that said, I'm going to be fast-forwarding a little bit of the gameplay here and there, because this is a 15-minute gameplay. Most of the times, Team Snipers on Hemorrhage can end up being really, really long and slow-paced. Why? Because Team Snipers on Hemorrhage is just an extremely camper-friendly map. Oh, killing frenzy, that's what I like. Are you on that Mongoose again? Stop taking that Mongoose, bro. You gotta stop. You gotta stop with that. I think that was a different guy on a Mongoose, but whatever. Stop taking those ATVs. It's a bad idea. I don't even need to tell you thugs and thugettes not to take the Mongooses. But like I was saying, this is like a 15-minute gameplay, and I've sort of cut out all the boring, non-exciting stuff. This other team that we were playing against was not the most aggressive, and that's actually okay, because that gives us the chance to move up the map, push them, and add some pressure into their spawns. One of the things that's very important in Hemorrhage is not to sit all the way back on the beach if you spawn beachside. It's not to sit all the way back on the cliff if you're on cliffside and just sit back there and hard scope like a champ, you know, be a bush Wookie back there. This is Halo Reach. We have Spartans who are 9-foot tall, battle-hardened, armor-carrying warriors who can leap 20-some-odd feet in the air, and you want to sit in the back and hard scope like a bush Wookie. That's just not a fun way or an effective way to play Halo Reach. So, get up to the middle of the map. That's going to be my suggestion. When you're playing Hemorrhage Team Snipes, you got to watch your angles, like right here, because I totally tunnel vision to the right and let that guy just take me out later. And did you see what I did there? When I was one shot, I panicked, I play on bumper jumper, and I hit the bump jump button, and that is doom. That's doom, death, and that's the end of your round right there, because when you jump in Team Snipers, you cannot alter your flight path. So you're literally going into slow motion, becoming a bigger target for your enemy to see, and if you're one shot, you're pretty much signing your death wish. So do not jump if you are one shot in Team Snipers. But back to what I was saying before that, take the middle of the map. When you are on Hemorrhage, you don't want to sit back in the back waiting for them to just rush you, because it's too easy to get overwhelmed that way. You will become cornered, and you just don't want that. That's not a good strategy. Use your teleporter, get up to the middle of the map, and then watch your flank routes. Watch the enemy team's teleporter, watch the enemy team's cave, and that will help you succeed, my friends. I'm running back into the cave right now. I thought I heard some enemies up in here trying to make a ruckus. This is a good spot to look over at their teleporter, which is a highly, highly used area in most games of Team Snipers. Don't stand on a rock. What are you doing out there, son? That's no good. I know it sounds cliche, but probably the most important tip I can give you in Team Snipers is honestly this: be mobile. You need to be moving around. That's the only way you're going to end up getting kills, because the element of surprise is your biggest ally in Team Snipers. If you see the other guy before he sees you... Oh, wait, watch this shot. Oh! Let's see that one more time.
Jumping fade away for the win.
Alright, back to what I was saying. The element of surprise is your biggest ally in Team Snipers. If you see the enemy before he sees you, you've got the biggest advantage in the world. And so that's what you want to strive for when you're playing Team Snipers. Get yourself on the midway of the map, on the corner or the side. That way you can have a nice angle at your opponent, but you also have the ability to stay in cover, because once you're found out about, once that element of surprise is gone, you've killed a guy. He's gonna come after you with vengeance. He may even tell his teammates, "Destroy him. He frustrated me greatly with his shot of grizzness and greatness." So to hold on to your element of surprise, try running a little cycle or a route. If you notice, what I've been doing here is I'm sort of running the same route over and over again, which is where I come up, I look at the cave on my right, then I cycle back, and then I look at the cave over on my right, and then cycle back. Try to have a little route that you can run. If you see there, I stopped moving. I made it too easy for the opponent to find me. They knew I was sitting over by that little knoll, because I'd killed quite a few people over there. And I just kept running and staying in that spot. You don't do that because your element of surprise is completely lost. And so you want to be moving in Team Snipers. After you get a kill or two, move to a new spot. I'm still encouraging you to play around the mid side, or at least the midfield of the map, and whatever map that may be. But still try and keep it fresh by moving around, because look at this, they're still trying to snipe me, or at least snipe my team, where they last saw us, which is over on that grassy knoll by our teleporter. And so it's easy to predict where they're going to come and where they're going to be looking for us. That's how you can line these shots up so easily.
1 minute.
So with that said, Thugs and Thugettes, the gameplay is coming to a close. I want to thank you again. My name is BBK DRAGOON, and I hope these tips and tricks helped you, even if you're an experienced Halo veteran or if you're brand new to the game. I hope there were some things that you could glean from this. Try and watch your own gameplays and critique them. That'll help you get better. And what's that? Oh, I'm sorry. Is that a mongoose I hear? Yeah, no. Peace. Don't take the mongoose. That is what I told you. I told you, don't take that mongoose. Well, my friends of Halo Zone, thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed, please go check out my channel. I've got a lot of great Halo content over there, and I run open lobbies with you, the viewers, which is awesome. Final score, my friends, is 28-4, a rating of 17-19. I hope you all have a very nice day, and we will see you on the flip side. BBK out.